Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I have this box from Portland Leather Goods. It has been a while since I bought anything directly from Portland Leather Goods, but recently they did a C-grade sales. So they have their regular premium listing and their AP listing. AP means almost perfect, kind of like scratch and dent from KMM. And then once a while, maybe like twice, I guess, twice a year or once a year they would do this. They call it C-grade sales to get rid of their overstock and probably some of the bag that people return and some that just not a popular color. And it was a very popular sale. They did it twice a day, one in the afternoon and then one in the evening. For the afternoon section, I couldn't get anything. It was just, I think in 3 minutes before I was able to check out, it was already sold out. So, and then for the evening one, I learned my lesson from my afternoon section. Instead of putting in too many items in my cart, I think I only put in a couple items and then check out. And then this one was actually the second C-grade sale order. The first one hasn't arrived yet. This one shipped directly from Portland. I got this one because I keep refreshing the website after it appeared to be sold out, but I guess it works. I was shocked that I was able to get more from the C-grade sale. Totally didn't expect that. So I guess that was my lucky day. So this is for the C-grade sale. It's kind of like their mystery box that I don't really know what's color in this box, and I don't think I see color label on the box. So from what I noticed from the community is those that came from Portland likely to be in dune color, I think, and then the one that came from Texas warehouse would be likely to be in Shangri-La color. So well, I don't really want more red color bags, so hopefully I would be fine with dune because I love my medium crossbody in dune color. So I'm really hoping that it's not red. I don't know, we'll see. But regardless, the price was really good. So yes, I think this one is their small size. This is supposed to be a small or medium size. This looks like a small size, either dune or Sedona. It looks a little bit darker than my dune color. Dune is more warmer, more yellowish tone. So I think this one is likely Sedona small size Tote. Looking at it, it looks freaking perfect. I think sometimes they just try to get rid of color that may not be the most popular or the one that they may be making too many of them. So let's look inside. Has this slip pocket with their logo tag. It's a good size slip pocket. So, and then on the other side, it has this leather loop for your key fob and key change to keep them in place. I think this is probably the first small tote I have from them. I will have to check on the size. I believe I have a medium. This looks kind of smaller than my medium. And to do a quick comparison, this is a mini crossbody from KMM. Pretty similar in size, just a little bit taller. I found it interesting that with the Portland leather goods, for the smaller size tote, it looked a little bit more vertical in shape, more kind of taller in shape. And then when the size get bigger, for example like the large and OS oversized tote, they tend to be more flare out on top and more landscape in terms of the proportion. So yeah, this is a good size tote. When things settle down here, I really want to learn how to add buttons to my totes that without any zipper or button closure, because I really prefer to have something to lock it together. Anyway, I'm really happy with my secret purchase, and I'll have more coming soon, so I'll continue and put together all the C-grade orders I have from Portland leather goods. So now let's continue into my Portland leather goods C-grade mystery seals. So this was the first one I received in the mail, and I think, like I previously said, this one could be between Sedona or something. Pretty good neutral color. And then I also got these two. These two came together. They both are Shangri-La, but this one they call it the version 2, which is a little brighter. Not sure you could tell the color difference from looking at through the screen. So this one is their full-size crossbody, and this one is their large zip tote. So both of these came from their Texas warehouse, and this one came from their Portland store. So yes, I didn't just buy one, I bought 3 from their C-grade mystery seals. So, well, do I need all these? But probably not. But you know, the price was good, and when good sales going on, you sort of feel like you hear some angels talking to you like, hey, just buy it, right? So that's what happened. I probably don't need these, but yes, I did buy it. And red, not usually my color, but I do like how these two turn out. This full-size crossbody, look at how beautiful the red is, and how pebbling the texture. And also this one is darker. I think I like this one even more. I don't know how, but I do like the leather from Portland leather goods. They really do know how to make beautiful colors. And sometimes I heard people complain about the quality of their leather, but I don't think that's an issue for me. I really don't see problem with their bags. For example, these are from their C-grade mystery seals, and I don't see any huge problem at all. So, and for the price, it's totally worth it. So if you need something affordable and good quality leather, I would definitely recommend Portland leather goods. So I know some of you told me that you were not able to grab anything from these C-grade sales. So when they did these C-grade mystery sales, they did a afternoon section and then the evening section also. So how did I get all these 3? First of all, just like many of you, I didn't get anything from the afternoon sales because I was adding multiple things into my cart, and then by the time I went to check out, it just kept telling me sold out. So I couldn't get anything, and then I spent some time, learned my lesson. So now I'm going to spill the secret here. In order to get it, I was waiting for the sales on my desktop and opening multiple tabs on my browsers. And to speed up the checkout process, you can actually add a random item from the stores and then go to the checkout page and then leave the checkout page open. And then you can open another tab and then go to your cart, delete that item that you don't need, and then wait till when the sales is on, you just add things to your cart. And then once you add a couple things in your cart, I wouldn't recommend you add a lot of stuff because they will get sell out fast. So after you add them to the cart, you go back to that checkout page that you still have it open and refresh it, and it will be ready to check out with the items in your cart, even though items in your cart has changed. So I hope that makes sense. That's how I was able to check out fast and get this item. So next time when they have these secret sales, I hope this kind of my personal tricks would help you get some good deals and get what you want. Also, during this secret sale, I think in order to help people get what they want, so they didn't release all product at once. They kind of like continuously restock the page, like I think throughout the next 30 minutes to an hour time. So I just kept refreshing and refreshing and refreshing. That's how I was able to get multiple orders. So that's something I wanted to share with you. Hopefully, if you like Portland leather goods and you want to get the good deals, I hope this help you, and hopefully you can get what you want next time. So I appreciate you joining me today, and I'll talk to you again soon. More unboxing and review coming up. Thanks.